Okay, and we are back. So everything's finished processing now. So what I'm going to make is the molecular assembler. But for that I need quite a lot of quartz glass. So let's get a couple of stacks. Or quite a lot of stacks. Because as you remember, I've got the cobbleworks and I also have a lot of Certus at this moment in time. Let's see. Just under 2,000. So that's not bad going. Now, how many crafting tables do I have? Because I want about half a stack of these. Let's see. Let's get some more. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's wait until the Minecraft one comes around. There we go. There we go. And there we go. I'll just have a full stack of them. Get some spares. I only want half a stack for now. And also what I wanted to make are some interfaces, because they are key for autocrafting. So I will get, oh dear, some more formation cores again. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It seems that once again I am out of logic processors. So let's get another couple of stacks of them cooking when I remember my bearings. So yes, I'll take the other stack of fluics out of there, pop those in, and there we go. Everything's going to start cooking up nicely. Look at that, in that brief time that those were in there, which is all of about 8 or 9 minutes, all the resources that are gathered. That's beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm just going to get another couple. No, I'm not, because I need to make the actual cores. There we go. Let's just have another stack. Boonk. And we're out the other cores, but not to worry. So let's get some more cable underway, because we're going to need a lot of this stuff as it stands right now. And I cannot see it. There's the purple. This one is there at the end. So we'll need some quartz fibres. And these come in really handy, and they will come in handy later when we're getting into subnetworks, because they provide power and not data, which is really good to know when it comes to Applied Energistics. Okay, so I'm going to get 5 or 6 stacks of these. That doesn't seem to be working as it should. There we go, that's a bit better. So what can we do with this? Well, unfortunately I don't think I have much in the way of wool or string. So what I want to do first is find some string in here, which is a little bit like looking for a needle in a haystack, because there's that much junk coming through at the minute. But fortunately enough, there's a little bit of string there. Can we see any more string? It's probably just me that is blind, but I'm really not seeing any more string in there, which is quite a shame. So what I'm going to do, no, I don't really want to put it in that one. Oh dear. We've got some flame string. Don't really think I can make wool out of flame string somehow. A bacon bag. Very nice. You can come out of there and be placed in here. Bacon. So, right, I need to get some string or have a look to see if I've already got some wool. I have 2 pieces of regular wool. Cotton. Did I plant any cotton seeds? Because that would be really, really helpful. Cotton seeds can be got from a loot bag. Okay, so if it comes from a loot bag, do we have any cotton seeds? Once again, we are back at the wall. Or is this one of the items that I send to slaughter? Might very well be one of the items I sent to slaughter. Which, if it is, that's really stupid of me. Oh look, already more string. I should probably keep all the items that I get from this, but I don't. So, yeah. String is in there. Oh dear. So yeah, I wouldn't get any string from that. I can't see cotton seeds, but there are cotton seeds right there. Yes. Oh dear. So what I'm going to do is just delete the trash can for the time being. And hopefully this thing will fill up. And hopefully we'll get some string. So, because I'm a massive derp and I need more storage, I'm going to put some more on. But this is only the 2-part storage, so it will probably fill up a lot faster. And let's not forget to add the torches back on because we don't want any hostility. There we go, that looks very nice. And already, as you can see, we have some cotton seeds, which is perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so now that that's a big wall of mess, I am going to go to the farm, which I've sailed straight past in my effort to be efficient. So what have we got here? We have carrots. What have we got here? We've got wheat, and wheat, with a little patch of potatoes. So what I'm going to do is take that one out, that one out, that one out, and that one out. And let's grow some cotton. Now, I haven't decided when I want this automating. Let's see, I will need to put the cotton on there, and which would be the easiest tool? The easiest tool would probably be a hoe, but that's perfect. Put one back in there. But yeah, we don't currently have a hoe on us. So that's beautiful. I'm just going to go and water these for a little minute just to kind of build up a little bit of cotton. Then we can work on the next step, which is finalising its automation, sending it straight into the Applied Energistics system as something we can use. So I think I'm going to use string, because why not? I'd like to know why the output's getting full. Is it because of so many things hitting it at the same time? It's probably a safe assumption. So, if that is the case, what I might do is just dig a hole through this side, and the same at the other side. I have no conduits on me, and eventually I will work on some wireless AE, because that will be a godsend. So, conduits of the item variety, yes. And because we have some electrical steel, we can make some more of them. I should really work on some more electrical steel. It's silicon, iron and coal, isn't it? So, iron, silicon and... oh, is it coal or powdered coal? I think it's powdered coal. Which we appear to have none of. So, what I shall do is I shall test it in here. After... no, that's just going to make graphite. Yep, coal cannot be used. Rather unfortunate, but not to worry. It's just a shame that now I've already thrown it in this. So we want you to output to the right, as opposed to the underside, because that should feed straight into you. Yep, and you will cook that straight into what we want. So that's quite beautiful. That'll put as a reserve back in the AE system for when we need it. And yes, that should be quite satisfactory. Okay, so back to what we were doing, which was Applied Energistics. I have a little bit of string. I can make some wool. Don't know where I was looking for a crafting table there. So let's put this in here. Nope, that isn't not what we want to do at all. You get so used to one system with Applied Energistics. Sorry, without Applied Energistics, and then you get it, and you have a little bit of a spasm. So with what we were doing with wool, if we use it on the usage page, we can make covered cable. Covered cable then can be used to make dense cable. Let's just get another one of those. And also smart cable, which I think is just like that. Yep. So, right, now what we're going to do is increase our channel size drastically. And I'll explain what that means in a second. So, the normal Fluix cable can carry 8 channels. The dense cable can carry 32 channels. So obviously you can run your dense cable around and then just have little spurs with up to 8 channels on them. And as long as all the lights aren't illuminated here, as you can see we've got one blue strip, eventually they will all be filled in them little spaces. And that tells you your current channel capacity for Applied Energistics. Because I can't really see the underside cables at this moment in time, I don't particularly need to put the smart cable down, but that is just the same. It'll show you how many channels you're using. In fact, yes, let's go underneath and explain the situation a little bit easier. Okay, so down with popped. What I'll do here is I'll remove that with a pickaxe so I do not lose it. Pop that on there. So that might just take a moment to refresh. I'll do the same on this one. Yeah, as you can see, it's just lit up. That says that we are using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 8 channels, and this one is using 4. As you can see, the blue lines are one segment, and the white lines, or very, very light blue, are the other segments. So yeah, you can just keep note on how many channels you're using at all times, because obviously if you use more channels than you actually have, you will run into problems such as your machine's turning off, or you send in something to a furnace and the furnace isn't receiving it, then you end up with a massive backlog. So okay, we have the smart cables, we have some Fluix cables. Now we will need a lot more. I do not really know where to put the autocrafting machines, so I think I may put them here. And for these, we have our 2 sets. So you can only hook them up in 4s. So I'm going to have one there. I'm going to have one there. One here, and one here, I believe. I think that will look good enough. Now, how do we come to wire them together? I think one wire between them, about here. No, actually I want it above, don't I? Do I or don't I? I'll put it like that. And I'll have the same again on this one. Okay, so a couple of bits of smart cable there and there. Brilliant. Now do I want another piece? Yes, I do want another piece right there. So what I'm going to do is replace the wood in the floor. Don't know why I took that out, really didn't mean to, but I think it was just to aid the visualization of the project. Yes, I will at least use that as my excuse. So all I'm going to do now is map out these as so, then just build them. And by shift clicking we put the next layer on. Oh no, didn't want it to be put on that one, so I'll just pop that one off. Oh dear. Let's do it like that. And you want to place these on top of the interfaces and the interfaces on top of your molecular assemblers. Now what this is the molecular assembler will actually craft individual patterns, or if attached to an interface it will use the patterns from an interface in its own crafting recipes. Now what I mean is, if you open the interface you've got these 9 pattern slots here, so you can have 9 patterns in there, and inside here you only have a single pattern slot, but this will construct your items. So you've got 9 in there, you've got 9 in there, you've got 9 in there. That's 27 patterns that this one can do, and you split that between a couple of rows of them and you're laughing. So yes, I will show you a little bit more into that when we finish this part of the build. So that's 4. Put those on there, that one there, another one. Oh dear, and we are almost out of the not interfaces, molecular assemblers. Look at that, missed it by 1. That was not a bad guesstimate. That wasn't bad at all, if you ask me. So we will need to attach that to the AE system with dense cable, because it's using 32 channels, which is very unfortunate, because we will have to get some more cotton. So first, oh dear, I have one last molecular assembler. So that is them complete. I don't know what I did there, and I have a lot of spare interfaces, which is very good at this stage in the game. Very, very good. But unfortunately I need some more cable. Because the way that I've hooked these up will not work. Because there are way too many channels. So we will have to delete some of those. And also we'll have to take this out underneath. And let's just take those out from under there. And under here. All I'm going to do now, oh dear, is re-chop that one. For some reason both of them seem to have glitched. Place the smart cable directly under, as you can see. Now I could do this with just some regular cable, but I'm not going to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut again right now. I'm going to work on getting a lot more cotton, and then I'm going to add it into the automatic crafting system that we have here before it feeds back into the Applied Energistics system. So yeah, I will be back shortly. Okay, we're still waiting for some wool to cook, to be processed through the farm. So what I'm thinking instead is I'm going to get a couple of peer-to-peer tunnels made, because these are really, really handy. And because I'm making them, I'll also need a memory card. Just stay. Memory card. And you only need one memory card for this. But at the same time I will need to get some cable in my inventory. That's good. So right, I've just put an extra dense cable right here because I want to keep note on it being in use. Okay, so let's just connect that and wait until this little light here turns blue. There we go, that way we know it's online. So we just shift and right click with the memory card to save the settings. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig through this piece of wood here, and I'm going to attach another peer-to-peer tunnel right there. Oh, I thought I had more wood on me than I do. Then I'm going to right click that one, not shift right clicking, just a normal right click, and that will load the settings onto that port, and I'm just going to tunnel it straight into the same line here. So what that should do is, there we go, device online, that'll boot up to these, hopefully in a moment. There we go, we can see that we are using all 32 channels there. We're using 8 channels on each of these lines and 16 channels on this one. So brilliant. We now have access to autocrafting. So now what I need to do is make a couple more terminals. So I'm just going to expand this way. I'm going to say terminal. Okay, so now we want the interface terminal, which is an illuminated panel, which we do not seem to have. So I'll just make some more of those. Then I will make an interface terminal. I'll just move those out of the way. I will also create the pattern terminal, which I need to make this one first. And we're out of crafting tables again. Can you just, where's the wood planks? No, not manually ingots, or manual whatever. So let's get some crafting tables, and then let's get back to looking at the terminals. So, need a crafting terminal. Boom, that's another one of those. In fact, I'm going to make another one of those, or another... Oops. Hang about, what's happened there? Make another 3 of those, actually. Convert one of them into the pattern terminal. Ooh, crafting maestro, that's very nice to see. While we're also here, might want to try working on some more storage. As you can see, I need a couple of upgrades to get this one. So, just click that again. You should be able to get these now. No, I've already got them. No, wrong one. Oh dear. While I'm here though, I'll make a couple of those. And if I can, some of those. Now I do believe that I need a stack of them. Excuse me. So where's the Fluix? Where is the Fluix? Oh dear. Not got a lot of them left. But it's okay because they're in the farm. So I'm just going to chuck them into this one, because the other one is attached otherwise. An extra 5 pieces of powdered coal. That is not what I was expecting to see. But never mind. So I can put the peer-to-peer and those away, and conduits and those, the smart cable and that. So we have the 3 other terminals. So I'm going to put the pattern terminal there, the interface terminal there, and the other terminal right there. Now this line has 4 channels on it, which is absolutely fine. So going back to what we were building, which was the security terminal, I'll just get one 4K, 16K storage component even. I will need a chest of the ME variety, and then all I do is put it all together into the security terminal, and for that to function properly I will need to make a biometric card. Okay, brilliant, 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 and very useful. So all I'm going to do for now is stick that right there, put the card in, and every option available. There we go. So what we can do now is make the wireless transmitter, which is that one there. We'll need to make, just turn all 4 of those, why not? And then I'll just get that one. I will need some ender pearls, so So, is it 4? No. Let's just get some of those. And what we'll do again now is disable that one, re-enable that one, and we'll put some ender pearls in. Because we need this ender pearl powder, I should probably set a hopper up on top of there actually, because that might be a bit more useful. Oh dear, did not want to do that. So, hopper, for the sake of easiness, why don't I just get that over there, brilliant. And what I'll do is I'll just stick that above there, input from there, and I'll just chuck these in here, brilliant. So that's going to grind them down, which is fantastic, just what we want. And I'm going to put that in a central location like there. So now coming back to this, I want to make one dense cell. Oh, I can make a couple of those. Even better than I thought. So, now I can get one of those, and one of those. And if memory serves, this stuff should be cooked now. Okay, so I'll get another stack of ender pearls. Back to the alloy smelter. And I'll put those in with those. And I'll just put that in with a stack. Okay, so that's going to cook them down. That's nearly finished processing those. Because for the wireless we need a booster, I think it's called. No, it's not. At all. So let's see here. I thought it was called a wireless booster. I don't seem to see it. There's a wireless charger. Bet any electrical steel for that though, don't I? And an octadic. Wow. So let's just have a look at the mod. So it might be that my client's glitched out again, because it has done that previously. Because yeah, I'm not seeing the cards in there either. So what I'm going to do is quickly relog and hopefully fix the issues that I have.